They are apocalyptic scenes. The battle continues to get a handle on deadly wildfires that are burning out of control in California. Let's bring in Leigh Waldman, who's in the Pacific Palisades area. And Leigh, we have been watching this unfold with absolute horror here in Canada. Now, we understand that some victories have been made, but this battle is far from over.
Cynthia, here in the Pacific Palisades, officials today saying it looks like a bomb was dropped, and you can see for yourself, it's very clear. It's hard to even tell what some of these businesses were aside from the signs left behind. This apparently used to be a Taekwondo studio. You can hardly tell. People who live in this neighborhood were thanking us for being here. They told us their homes are no longer standing. We're starting to get an estimate about how much damage was caused by these fires. JP Morgan Chase estimates $50 billion worth of damage.
Today, we expect winds to subside somewhat, which will allow fire crews to increase containment lines.
Los Angeles County officials celebrating any break in the high winds Thursday.
Air operations are continuing rapidly in the Palisades, in Sylmar, and across our region.
Aerial water drops since last night gave fire crews an edge over a few of the smaller wildfires.
Woodley fire, the size 30 acres. Containment, fully contained. Next, the Sunset fire, which is in the Runyon Canyon area. Forward progress. The crews are working to put out spot fires within the perimeters.
Another blaze, the Lydia fire, reported around 40% contained as of midday. But the battle remains daunting and dangerous on other fire fronts.
It is safe to say that the Palisades fire is one of the most destructive natural disasters in the history of Los Angeles.
The Palisades and Eaton fires, the two largest, still burning. Nearly 180,000 people in the fire zones forced to evacuate. Tens of thousands of acres destroyed so far and climbing. And the death toll is expected to rise as burned areas are searched. Additionally, thousands of people left with virtually nothing.
Now that we have the presidential disaster declaration, we will have people going into the communities. We'll start in the shelters because that's where we know people will be.
We're throwing everything at this that we possibly can, and we're going to move through this and continue to support one another.
The biggest difference today, we've heard planes flying overhead. They're attacking this thing from the sky, all of these fires, hoping to get some level of containment. Our team was at stores today getting additional PPE. We've saw people in the community doing the same. There's so much ash and smoke in the air. It's creating hazardous conditions all throughout Southern California, all because of these fires that are burning and the destruction that it's causing. Cynthia.
Now, Leigh, we're hearing speculation that budget cuts to the LA Fire Department may have led to this disaster. What are you hearing about that?
Cynthia, that's a good question. It's something that the LA mayor had addressed today at a press conference. She disputed those rumors. She said that these budget cuts are not adding to the destruction that these fires are causing. She said it's not making this situation any worse. It was almost a $17 million budget cut to the LA Fire Department. Now, previously, the LA Fire Chief had written that these fire budget cuts did adversely affect the department's ability to maintain their core operations like fire prevention and further exacerbated operational fire challenges. So that's where the speculation had come from. Obviously, different opinions there from those two different entities.
Okay, Leigh, thank you. Please take care out there. And that is CNN's Leigh Waldman in California.